There's no such thing as a small disaster. So when you call 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota, we come prepared to restore your life back to normal. From burst pipes to unexpected mold discoveries or fire damage, when things couldn't be worse, we come to you with our best. With empathy, local expertise, and a truck full of seriously powerful equipment. 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota. Restoring what matters most. 701-670-2022.
Hello and a happy Monday afternoon to you. Welcome to the Valley News Now weather update brought to you by 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. It is a cloudy day, as you know. Temperatures have warmed up, though. In fact, several degrees warmer than we saw on our Saturday, or Sunday, I should say. Let's go ahead and again take a look outside. You can see that cloudy sky out there today. We're going to go ahead and talk about a first alert weather day, which has been issued, is in place for Christmas Day. Now, the reason why we have some light wintry mix moving into much of the region, it's not going to amount to much in terms of overall precipitation, but pretty good coverage of light precipitation. We're looking at freezing rain and light snow, so this provides possible travel impacts, especially on Christmas afternoon and evening. So whether you're planning locally, travel locally here, I should say, or maybe heading around the region, just know we could see some issues there. In fact, let's take a look at our ice potential here as we jump Christmas afternoon through Friday morning. The deeper colors there of pink indicate we're expected to see a little bit more precipitation, a little bit more, at least the potential of that freezing rain in those slick spots. You get over toward Lakes Country, you're finding some areas kind of in that deeper pink, almost a purple color there. And again, we're talking about the potential for a quarter to maybe half an inch of precipitation if it does fall in the form of ice. That is going to cause some major issues. So again, keep an eye, especially on those regions. And of course, if we see any adjustments throughout the week, in other words, if weather models shift, whether it's south, a little farther north, or maybe keeps a little farther west, we're going to let you know about that. So definitely keep that in mind when you are making those travel plans, and certainly keep an eye on that, again, if you are traveling. Here's what we've got as far as our Christmas Day forecast. We'll kind of walk through the weather model here, and you can see we're looking at now Christmas afternoon, Christmas evening into early Friday morning. That is the window of time we expect to see the best chance of that freezing rain mixed with a little bit of snow. Again, should we see that, in particular, that freezing rain gets things very slick very quickly, both sidewalks and certainly the roadways as well. Jumping into Friday afternoon, it looks like Friday evening we do have another chance of maybe some light freezing rain, mixed precipitation as well. So a couple days we're watching here, Christmas Day though in particular. Let's take you right now, take a look at our satellite and radar image, and again what we're finding is a couple things. We're starting to see an area where we're getting just a little bit of that light pink there. Again, that is also kind of that mix of rain and snow, a little bit of freezing rain. So even this afternoon, what we're going to see out there is very limited, not going to stick around too long. In fact, I think by later this evening, precipitation's out of the region. Also watching a little bit of snow coming down Northern Valley, northeast North Dakota, as well as northwest Minnesota. So let's kind of walk you through the next several hours here. Starting at 6 p.m. this evening, you can see a continuation of that very light frozen precipitation, at least the potential for that. This evening, some lighter snow, Roseau, Baudette, Thief River, Fosston. Then we start getting toward Detroit Lakes, Park Rapids, perhaps even Fargo, Moorhead, getting some of that frozen mixed precipitation, Crookston, Grand Forks as well. Precipitation continues to move out once we get about 10, 11 o'clock in the evening. Then we jump to tomorrow morning. I think our Tuesday is going to be nice. It's going to be sunny or mostly sunny, but temperature is going to be much colder tomorrow. We'll have a north wind. That north wind going to hold our temperatures down into the single digits to low to mid-teens. Of course, you start factoring wind chill. It's not going to be that windy tomorrow, but just enough of a breeze to make it feel even colder. By 4 o'clock tomorrow, again, single digits to lower teens out there. Then we'll see a few clouds increase by the evening hours once again. So for tonight, tomorrow, or I should say mainly tonight, this evening, we do have that chance there of some very light frozen precipitation as well. 100th inch to maybe 10th of an inch of that freezing rain, that mix of precipitation. Lows for tomorrow morning. We're going to see single digits, teens, even a couple low 20s out there. Sisseton 22, Fergus Falls 20. You see the numbers in pink. That indicates where we have our wind chill values. And again, going to be pretty chilly. We're going to see a lot of areas either low single digits to below zero. Tomorrow afternoon, temperature's not really going very far. Single digits, mid-teens, low 20s, wind chill, still very cold. Again, it's not that it's going to be all that windy, but when it's this cold, you get even just a little bit of a breeze out there. You can definitely feel that difference. What about Wednesday morning? Temperatures are actually going to warm overnight Tuesday. So by Wednesday morning, we're looking at numbers in the double digits to low to even a couple mid-20s. Wind chills won't be as bad either. Wednesday afternoon, here we go. Temperatures in the mid-20s, upper 20s, even low 30s across parts of the region. A couple areas there. If you're in Langdon, Devils Lake, Roseau, you're still going to be locked into the cold. But if you're in Wahpeton, your Detroit Lakes, Fergus Falls, Alexandria, etc., you are going to be in those upper 20s, low 30s. Wind chills will not be as bad. All areas going to get some sunshine on Wednesday. Of course, we talked about Christmas Day. Just want to show you that planner again. Mostly cloudy, 27 degrees on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, 31 degrees, light snow, freezing rain, potential for some travel issues there. So something want to bear in mind, obviously, again, with those travel plans. A lot of folks, you're going to travel either way. Maybe you're heading up from Fargo to Grand Forks, or you're heading out toward Bemidji, Detroit Lakes. Just keep in mind, there are going to be some slick spots, or at least the potential is pretty high for that. Give yourself a little extra time. If you can adjust hours, maybe leave a little early and make sure you're driving when it's still daylight, maybe heading back home. Just know, again, that potential is there for slick travel, for some pretty dangerous potential travel conditions. That's why we have that first alert weather day. Again, also just a little bit of light ice this afternoon through the evening hours as well. So dealing with kind of that scenario where temperatures now sitting at times in the upper 20s, low 30s, that's typically when we start to see some of these issues with that light freezing rain, that mix of precipitation that leads to slick, icy conditions. Otherwise, the rest of the evening, hope you have a good one, and we're going to catch up with you. If not later, we'll certainly do that tomorrow morning and touch base with you, give you all the latest updates on what is going on out there with the weather, any adjustments. Of course, we'll talk about that as well. Until then, hope you have a great evening.
There's no such thing as a small disaster. So when you call 1-800-WATER DAMAGE of North Dakota, we come prepared to restore your life back to normal. From burst pipes to unexpected mold discoveries or fire damage, when things couldn't be worse, we come to you with our best. With empathy, local expertise, and a truck full of seriously powerful equipment. 1-800-WATER DAMAGE of North Dakota. Restoring what matters most. 701-670-2022.